Welcome, lovely souls, to Magnetize Official. Here, we dive deep into the mysteries of life, love, and spirituality. Join me as we explore divine feminine energy, soul connections, and the art of manifestation through intuitive tarot and oracle readings. Each session is a journey of self-discovery and spiritual alignment, designed to empower you on your unique path. Remember, the messages you receive are meant to resonate with your heart and soul. If you're ready to connect more deeply with your spiritual purpose, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your energy with this community. Let's raise our vibration together. I'm not entirely sure what will come through in today's reading, but let's dive in together. I'll start by shuffling the energy oracle cards to channel the messages that are meant to come forward. Before we begin, just a quick reminder. These readings are collective, so they may not resonate with everyone. I tend to pick up on specific threads of energy throughout, so always trust your own intuition. Take only the messages that feel right for you and leave the rest. Think of these readings as gentle confirmations of things you already sense on a deeper, intuitive level. We've pulled the storm warning card in the upright position, and it's landing right on the heart space, the heart chakra. As many of you know, I love to channel messages that align with different chakra centers in the energy body because it helps us better understand and define the energies that show up in the readings. With this card, I'm picking up on a sense of emotional turbulence or major shifts in someone's love life. It's like I'm hearing, things are changing fast. The imagery that comes through feels like a tornado or storm swirling around, stirring up the dust and rearranging things quickly. Since this is centered in the heart, it's clear that these changes are all about emotions or relationships. I'm picking up that this chaotic energy actually serves a positive purpose. It's helping to reorient and reorganize things, bringing them together in a meaningful way. However, this process can look a bit messy, especially if it involves connecting two people. For some of you, this may relate to a specific person who has entered your life recently, or perhaps even someone from a bit further back. Either way, it feels like this individual really shakes things up for you. It's as if they come in and suddenly nothing is the same. It's like that storm or tornado imagery we've been exploring. But when the dust finally settles, it seems like everything is reorganized in a more positive way. It's also possible that this energy reflects how someone connected to you feels about you. They might see you as that storm that swept into their life, changing everything in a profound way. I keep receiving this message, so it feels important to highlight. Maybe this is how you're feeling. There's a strong sense that everything has changed since someone special entered your life. Or perhaps it's how they feel about you if we're looking at this from their perspective. I'm noticing that the action card is reversed in the throat chakra, which suggests some confusion or uncertainty about how to move forward in communication. It's like you're thinking, how do I even express how much you've changed my life, or how deeply this connection has impacted me? Even if there is communication happening, there's still this feeling of, how do we put this into words? If this resonates with you, it might be a mutual feeling. You both might feel taken aback by how intense this connection is, but you're unsure how to share that with each other. What I'm getting is that there's something special about being able to see it reflected in each other's eyes. I'm sensing this energy that flows back and forth between you and this person. It feels like you both mirror each other very strongly, and this mirroring is really amplified through your eye contact. If this resonates, you likely share extremely intense eye contact, where it feels like a tremendous amount of energy is being exchanged. Trust me. This person is feeling it just as much as you are. I'm specifically seeing a look of surprise on both your faces, almost like something caught you both off guard. It could be the depth of the feelings you have for each other, or the way this connection has dramatically changed the course of your lives, or even your destinies. I'm not sure why that's coming through, but with the Adjacent Possibilities card, it's clear you've opened up new paths for each other. This person really seems to feel like you've broadened their horizons in some way. It could be something specific about your lifestyle or how you approach life that has truly inspired them, opening their mind to new possibilities for themselves. In other cases, it might be more about love, where you've expanded their understanding of what they can experience in a romantic relationship. And just as I mentioned that, we pulled the yin-yang card. As you all know, this is my top twin flame card in the deck. So if you've been sensing that you might be in a twin flame connection, this could be a confirmation for you that, yes, this is indeed a twin flame relationship. That said, this card doesn't exclusively indicate a twin flame connection. It can also represent a very high vibrational soulmate connection. Either way, there's a strong sense of energetic harmony and compatibility between you two that you're both picking up on. I'm also picking up on this incredible magnetism between you two. It's like you're both irresistibly drawn to each other in a really powerful way. We've also got the root chakra card, which suggests that you provide each other with a grounding and calming presence. I'm hearing, you are like the eye of the storm. It's fascinating because we've been channeling all this storm imagery where chaos seems to swirl around you. Yet, in the center of it all, you two remain untouched because of the strong connection you share. This bond has a deeply stabilizing effect on one another. I'm hearing it's anything but superficial. I'm not entirely sure why that's coming through, but it feels like this person is really looking for depth and an escape from anything shallow. Since connecting with you, this relationship feels so visceral and real to them. The soul bond you share is so profound that it makes everything else they've experienced seem superficial by comparison. There's a deep sense of familiarity they feel toward you that they can't quite put into words. As we channel this energy, that familiarity comes from the resonance between your souls, this beautiful soul connection you have. I'm picking up on the message. You gave me a lot to think about, which means this person is feeling quite contemplative right now. They're in a reflective state, really going within themselves. With the door to personal healing and happiness in reverse, it seems like your impact on them has prompted some deep introspection. You've inspired them to take a closer look at how you've energized them or shifted their mindset, leading them on this inner journey. They're reflecting on their past experiences, considering what they view as mistakes or failures, while also revisiting the goals and dreams they had as kids. This could be that reorientation we've been discussing. Meeting you feels like a significant moment in their life, almost like hitting a checkpoint in a video game. They're pausing to assess their journey so far, contemplating what they might have done differently, but also thinking about how they can reintegrate their dreams and desires into their life. You've really expanded their perspective in this way. I'm sensing that I might be connecting with some of you who are in a relationship that may or may not be romantic. Yes, there could be a specific romantic connection at play, but I also feel like we're tapping into a broader perspective of how your energy is impacting many people right now, or even the collective as a whole. It seems you bring this almost chaotic energy into others' lives, not because you create chaos, but because you ignite something within them that shakes things up in a powerful way. You could think of this as a tower moment energy. Out of that chaos, though, comes a reorientation. I don't know why the word reorientation keeps surfacing in this reading, but it feels significant. there's a shift that happens, opening their minds to new possibilities. This triggers a deep inner journey and helps them step into a greater sense of their own empowerment. We have the goddess of the moon showing up in the upright position, which tells me that many of you tuning in resonate with the energy of the divine feminine. Remember, these are just labels. When I refer to divine feminine or divine masculine, I'm talking about energy dynamics. We all have a blend of both energies within us. You can connect with this on a personal level or relate it to an external person or situation. And if these labels feel reversed for you, that's perfectly fine. Always trust your intuition and interpret these messages in a way that resonates most with you. I'm sensing that for the divine feminine, stepping into your spiritual power is incredibly activating for others. If you identify with the divine feminine, know that your recent confidence and empowerment have sparked many masculine energies to embrace their own divine masculine power. This activation happens in those who are genuinely seeking it. They might not label it that way or consciously express a desire for spiritual activation, but when I say they're seeking, I mean they're open, willing, and ready to grow on a deep spiritual level. They want to heal their wounded masculine energy and truly step into their authentic power as an awakened and balanced masculine. When someone is on a quest for growth, they often end up manifesting a deeper connection with you. This might sound a bit unusual, but they may find themselves observing you up close or having the opportunity to connect with your energy more intimately. For those masculines working to heal their wounded masculine energy and step into their power, being near you feels like a genuine manifestation. Your presence brings a sense of balance to them, as a fully embodied, awakened, divine feminine. Your energy radiates healing and strength, which helps them relax into their own healed masculine energy. It's important to note that this dynamic flows both ways. As a divine feminine, you can also sense when you're around a masculine who has reached a healed, balanced state. Their energy has a way of soothing you, allowing you to tap into your receptive, effortless, and creatively inspired essence. This connection is truly fascinating. My guides want to emphasize that you may have recently noticed how the people in your close relationships impact your energy. Pay attention to these shifts, as they can reveal a lot about your own personal growth and connections. Absolutely! We have the power to cultivate our own vibrational frequency and energy, allowing us to radiate that outwards and influence the atmosphere around us, including the people nearby. However, it's also important to recognize that we're affected by the energies of those around us. When we spend significant time with someone who has a particular energy, our own aura tends to respond and adapt, especially in deep connections like the ones we share in close relationships. I'm picking up on this strongly, especially for those of you who resonate with divine feminine energy. Many of you listening are likely to identify as the divine feminine, and I feel it's important to highlight that in the title. When you come across a masculine energy who is on their own healing journey, someone actively opening their heart and stepping into their empowered, balanced, divine masculine energy, you're bound to notice a shift in your own energy as well. It's really important to recognize this because it can enhance your ability to read others and understand how they impact your energy. When you're around a masculine energy that's grounded and open, you'll naturally find it easier to relax into your own effortless feminine beauty, magnetism, and creativity. It just flows. On the flip side, being with a masculine who is wounded, unawakened, or emotionally closed off can create a different dynamic. You might feel triggered to control, push, or force things to happen, which can lead to feelings of anxiety or nervousness, pulling you away from your center of power. While you definitely have the ability to positively influence those around you and shift the energy in a room, It can be challenging to maintain that high vibration in close relationships, especially when their energy feels so different from yours. It's absolutely possible, but it often requires a bit more effort on your part. What I'm sensing is that many of you may be connecting with a specific masculine figure you've recently met. Someone who makes things feel effortlessly natural. Whether it's this particular person or others you've interacted with, your guides are really encouraging you to pay attention to how the energies of those around you influence you at this stage in your spiritual journey. Notice the people who make you feel at ease, relaxed, and confident. Those moments when you don't have to push or force anything, and you can simply settle into your own power. Now, circling back to that special connection, I keep hearing the phrase others are noticing. I know I often channel specific messages, and sometimes they seem a bit random, but there's a purpose behind sharing this. The energy between you and this person is so strong that it's catching the attention of those around you. They can truly feel the depth of your connection. When it comes to auras, energy, and our connections with others, most people may not have the clairvoyance to see energy directly, but on a subconscious level, everyone can sense it. This means that even if they can't visibly define or see it, people are picking up on the energy around them. In your case, the bond you share with this person is so powerful that others genuinely believe you belong together or assume you're a couple, even if you're not officially dating. I'm not sure who this message is for, but it's like when you're near this person, your connection is so palpable that people might even approach you to suggest you should date or be together. What's happening here is that you and this person share an incredibly strong energy connection. The most potent bond you have is through your heart chakras, allowing you to open each other's hearts in such a meaningful way. This powerful flow of energy between your hearts is so noticeable that others can sense it, even if they can't put their finger on why. I'm not entirely sure why I've felt guided to focus so much on this particular connection, but it's clear that this reading has centered around it. I know it might not resonate with everyone, but I truly hope it reaches those who need to hear it right now. Now, I'm going to reshuffle the cards and channel some more messages. Let's see what insights come through for all the lovely souls tuning in. All right, we've pulled the Six of Pentacles upright, and the message I'm picking up is, share your gifts. For those of you listening, this might be a sign to consider sharing your unique talents or abilities with the world. I sense that when you share your gifts as you feel inspired, it creates this beautiful cycle of energy. What you give out to the universe comes back to you in wonderful ways. This message could resonate in a broad sense or hit close to home, but it's all about expressing yourself and your light and noticing how that generosity returns to you, even if it takes a different form. This ties in beautifully with the idea of quantum manifestation, where we manifest more from the fifth dimension rather than the third. Often, the way we share our energy and light can be quite different from how our manifestations and abundance come back to us. But don't let that fool you. Everything is interconnected. When we truly understand how the fifth dimension works, we realize that all our actions, even if they seem unrelated on a physical level, are linked. So, when you share your warmth, kindness, and light with the universe, it will always find its way back to you, even if it looks a little different than what you expected. Remember, nothing ever goes to waste in the universe. Just like in accounting, everything counts. Every time you invest your energy positively, whether it's by smiling at a stranger, offering a kind word, or helping someone in need, it always finds its way back to you in one form or another. I felt prompted to share this because it might resonate with someone, especially in relation to abundance or the things you're trying to manifest in your life. You could be creating energy in one area that's set to return to you in unexpected and wonderful ways. I also sense that when you share your energy this way, it brightens your aura and makes you more magnetic. It's fascinating because just as I was channeling that message, the Lover's card jumped out of the deck. This suggests that your act of sharing energy is linked to aligning with your highest vibrational timeline in love. I'm hearing it keeps your heart wide open. How interesting is that? The simple act of sharing your kindness, creativity, and light with the world, or with specific individuals you feel drawn to, helps keep your heart open and receptive. When it comes to auras, energy, and our connections, it's interesting to note that while most people can't consciously see energy, we all have a subconscious ability to sense it. This means that even if we can't define or visualize it, people still pick up on the energy around them. Now, for those of you I'm connecting with today, the bond you share with this person is so profound that others might think you two belong together, or assume you're a couple, even if you're not. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but it's as if the connection is so strong that even when you're just hanging out, people might approach you and suggest that you should date. You both share a remarkable energy, with the heart chakra being the strongest link between you. It's like you open each other's hearts in such a beautiful way, creating a powerful flow of energy that others can subconsciously feel. I'm not entirely sure why this message has come through so strongly for this particular connection, but I trust it will reach whoever needs to hear it right now. I'm going to shuffle the cards again and channel a few more messages for all the lovely souls tuning in. Let's see what comes up. We have the Six of Pentacles upright, and the message I'm picking up from this card is share your gifts. For some of you, there may be talents or abilities you've been thinking about sharing with the world or using creatively. I feel that when you share your gifts as you're inspired to do so, it creates a beautiful flow of energy. You put something out into the universe, and it tends to come back to you in meaningful ways. Whether this message feels general or more specific to you, it's all about expressing yourself, your gifts, your light, into the world as you feel called to. And you might notice how that energy always finds its way back to you, even if it appears in a different form than what you initially shared. This ties beautifully into the concept of quantum manifestation, where we're more aligned with the fifth dimension than the third. Often, the way we receive abundance can look different from how we initially put it out there. But rest assured, everything is interconnected. When we start to grasp how the fifth dimension works, we realize that everything is interconnected, even if it doesn't seem that way from a physical standpoint. So, when we share our warmth, light, kindness, energy, and love, it always finds its way back to us, even if it comes in an unexpected form. In the universe, nothing goes to waste, nothing is lost, so to speak. Every time you invest your energy positively, whether it's through a simple smile or a kind word, it always circles back in one way or another. I felt inspired to share this message, especially for someone who might need to hear it right now. It could be connected to abundance or the things you're manifesting in your life. You might be generating energy in one area that returns to you in surprising ways. Plus, I'm picking up that this act of sharing your energy really lights up your aura, making you even more magnetic. It's interesting because right as I was channeling this, the Lover's card jumped out of the deck. This suggests that sharing your energy is tied to harmonizing with your highest vibrational timeline in love. It keeps your heart open and brightens your aura, aligning you quickly with your ultimate path in love. Your unique high-vibrational love timeline is distinctly yours. Everyone's journey is different. This is the path where you experience deep fulfillment, manifesting everything you desire in love in a way that feels harmonious to you. Interestingly, just as I mentioned this, we drew the Three of Cups and the Magician cards. There's such powerful, beautiful energy surrounding you right now. It's like the sun has finally broken through the clouds, bringing you a sense of joy and fulfillment on this new timeline you've aligned with. These cards suggest you're starting to open up socially in fresh ways, feeling more supported and connected to those around you. I just saw a big bird fly into a tree outside, which might hold special meaning for you, perhaps with birds or feathers symbolizing something significant. I also heard the song Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. This could mean you're discovering your own birds of a feather, those who resonate with you on a soul level and are coming into your life. Plus, with the Magician card showing up, you're really tapping into your manifestation power. The word synchronicity is coming through strongly, suggesting that you may notice an increase in synchronistic events. It feels like you're experiencing perfect timing, finding yourself in the right place at just the right moment, connecting with the right people and opportunities. You might start noticing repeating number patterns and feeling a surge of energy. For some of you, this could manifest as feeling more energized, even if you're getting less sleep. These signs suggest that you've aligned with a high vibrational timeline, which my guides describe as an energy-giving timeline. It replenishes your energy rather than depleting it. This might serve as an important confirmation for someone that you've already made this alignment. I'm also picking up the message, follow the energy. If high vibration timelines are the ones that nourish you, then you can navigate toward your highest path by tuning in to what energizes you, whether it's certain people, environments, hobbies, or interests, and gently distancing yourself from what drains your energy, all without forcing anything. This feels like a significant message for someone, and it seems like a perfect moment to pull our Rumi Oracle card to wrap up this first reading. For now, I'm going to close with the Rumi Oracle card, which is commitment. The guidebook says, "The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire." Rumi continues, "We are candles lit by the one great flame." The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple of one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance, though we are in stillness. We are on fire, though we do not burn. This flame must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect for this flame are essential to human development. This flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. In that stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny, to shine brightly and reveal every path, absolutely clear and without wavering. This oracle serves as a gentle reminder. Trust your deepest feelings. The passionate love that ignites your heart is genuine and authentic. You're being guided toward it by the natural flow of life, and it's essential to trust this process, even when it feels like you're moving away from your vision. Life unfolds in ways that go beyond linear thinking. It's meant to be trusted rather than fully understood. I want to share something special with you. If you feel inspired, please consider donating to help express your feelings through this video. By contributing, you not only support your journey toward finding your ideal life partner, but also make a significant impact in the lives of others. With just a few clicks, you can help change lives. 70% of all donations will go directly to providing food for underprivileged children and education for orphans. You can donate through the PayPal link provided or use the Super Thanks feature. Let's make a difference together. Donate today. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.